What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Cryptechology. So, we're going to get straight to the point. This video is about our introduction to blockchain and cryptocurrency. So, get a piece of paper, get a notepad, get your drink, get your coffee, get your smoke, whatever it is. Get ready. If you're new to this channel, we talk about ways that you can level up and enhance your future self when it comes to blockchain technology, cryptocurrency. We talk about the Helium Blockchain handshake. We talk about Solana, staking, DeFi, crypto mining, whatever it is, we're going to go over. Um, we talk about things that I do myself, all right? Anything that I'm talking about is coming from hands-on experience of utilizing the blockchain every single day, mining cryptocurrency, through GPUs and ASICs. I have an L3++ that's mining Script, Litecoin, and Doge. I have two HS1 pluses that's mining HNS. I have about 20 or 20 or about 25 Helium miners mining HNT and also creating LoRaWAN coverage. Also, we deploy hotspots professionally, so if you're looking to host one of our hotspots, let me know. We can come and set that up so you can create coverage and earn some passive income as well. And at the same time, we talk about Tokenmetrics. Tokenmetrics was created by Ian Bellina. He was an employee over at IBM and amazing mentor in the tech space. And I've been researching Tokenmetrics for about a year now. And from everything that I've discovered, this is a really fantastic tool that can help any investor and trader. That's my own opinion and feedback. I'm just letting you guys know. And at the same time, he's given us an amazing crypto investing guide that we're going to go over together so you can become an elite investor, an elite trader, a guru in your space. The goal after watching these videos is that you'll become a crypto investing master by knowing the different areas of how you can generate some returns from the market. All right, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Any protocols, tickers, symbols, projects, tokens discussed on this channel is specifically for entertainment and educational purposes only. Technical analysis, fundamental analysis, all of that is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Education and entertainment purposes only. All right, that being said, let's get to the course and let's get ready to go over what is blockchain technology. What is this huge fad? Why is everyone talking about it? Why is this important? You're just a regular, average Joe Schmo, whatever, and you have your job, you have your place, you're good to go. Why should you be concerned about blockchain technology? And that's an absolutely great question and a solid concern, because does this really affect your life? And it does. It does affect your life. Because you interact with transactions every single day. And all of those transactions, whether it's on Facebook with social media interaction, transactions, letting your friends borrow your car, or going to the bank and borrowing money, or sending money, or Venmo, or Cash App, or, buying, purchasing stuff, all these things, all these transactions, all these interactions, all right, have been centralized. Each place, has its customer service and someone is in charge, okay? And there's a hierarchy of leadership, and, that's the way the system has been. But at the same time, with the way that system is set up, it's a difficult barrier of entry for a lot of people in a lot of different industries. And currency, money, fiat, that is what you know, makes the world go round, right? You know, whether or not you like, agree, support, money, this, that, you know, money is still related to a lot of important things that affects our lives, whether we like it or not. You know, you still need money to eat, drink, travel, all these things. So it's important that we kind of understand how the flow of money works, how cash flow works, how the transactions works. And blockchain has given us the ability to have a different way of transacting with each other. Getting rid of the middleman, you know, sending, you know, some crypto to your friend. You don't need someone in between to do that. You know, quote unquote, aka the bank. All right. With crypto, hey, send me your wallet address. Okay, cool. All right, I'll send it over right now. Wow, it's a Sunday and you just sent me some funds. Wow, and I can use this right now. I mean, that's fantastic. So, but let's get a better understanding of what blockchain's about and let's dive into it. The crypto ecosystem is just about 12 years young, all right? So, you know, the markets has been around, the stock markets, the NASDAQ, the S&P 500, you know, all of those markets have been around for extremely long time. And blockchain and cryptocurrency is quite young compared to that. But the collective market cap of these currencies now exceeds 2 trillion. And all right, just recently, I believe we've dropped under that 2 trillion. I believe right now we're at about 718 billion or so. I think it is. All right, so but at the same time, that's still a massive, massive market cap for 12 years young. Cryptocurrency has grown as an economic force since Nakamoto released Bitcoin to the world. Satoshi Nakamoto is a name you don't really need to know, but he or she, it, they, whatever way you want to describe it, you know, worked on Bitcoin and released it to the world. I don't think one person created Bitcoin. I think Satoshi Nakamoto represents a community, but at the same time, it could be completely wrong. Now, anyone can use crypto assets to trade their way to financial freedom. So here at Tokenmetrics, there's an aim at demystifying what it means to build generational wealth in this new 21st century. I know it can work for you because it's worked for me. A friend reached out to me while I was working over at IBM in 2016, seeking an introduction to IBM's blockchain director. This was unusual to me. Why should he care about a niche branch of technology? He revealed to me that he was a Bitcoin developer that was launching a crypto hedge fund, and that caught my attention. This guy was my age, and yet he saw crypto as an opportunity to make big moves and change lives. So, I did, of course, the next best thing was follow his lead from there. That interaction opened my eyes. It got me researching crypto, and just like many of us, we went down the rabbit hole. Going down that rabbit hole, I end up finding out that cryptocurrency and blockchain technology was an enhancement to our current ecosystem. So, I became a regular visitor to news sites like CoinDesk and Cointelegraph, and I consistently read Digital Gold by Nathaniel Popper. And after a few months of learning, I went all in on crypto in January of 2017. You know, I started around with 20K. I get it. That's a lot more than the average bag. But at the same time, this is Ian Bellina's story. So we're going to use, you know, his information. Ethereum at that time was trading between $8 and $10. You heard? $8 and $10, and Bitcoin was around 900. The rest is history. Of course, within 1 year, I was able to turn 20,000 into more than 5 million. I furthermore did it in public, logging each trade in a public-facing spreadsheet. This spreadsheet was drawn 1 million unique visitors a month. It was crazy. I've only gone deeper down the rabbit hole from there. I mean, after you make $5 million from 20K, how could you stop that mission? Crypto definitely changed my life. Now it's my mission to show other people how to do the same thing. The book, The Crypto Investing Guide, is here as your roadmap for going from 0 to 1 in trading crypto. Read through this information, and I strongly encourage you to apply the wisdom contained within these pages, because this textbook is for anyone, for the true believers, the diamond hands, the ones that are looking to level up and enhance your future self. In the words of Tokenmetrics and Ian Bellina, the moon is not the limit. To the moon and beyond. Chapter 1. Introduction to Blockchain and Cryptocurrencies. What is a blockchain? Well, a blockchain is a database. So, what are you talking about? What's a database, man? I've never heard that term. Well, a database is like an Excel spreadsheet. So, if you understand what Excel is about, like a spreadsheet where you add, subtract, put all your data on there, you know what I mean? You're kind of like halfway there to understanding what blockchain is. So, let's add a little bit more icing on this cake. Blockchains has a number of technological tricks up their sleeves that hold implications so powerful that make world governments flinch. We already know all the FUD that's going around, and these databases may be used for everything from tabulating a vote, tracking the price of oil, or maybe just the most popular blockchain use case by far, a decentralized ledger for cryptocurrency transactions. Blockchain was invented by an unknown individual or group of people working under the pseudonym of Satoshi Nakamoto. A technical white paper was published in 2008, and it broke down the whats and whys of blockchain as the software centerpiece that supports Bitcoin, the world's first blockchain-based cryptocurrency. Now, there's only one blockchain that contains all of the world's Bitcoin transactions. But every blockchain has the name special set of skills. Specifically, they are formed on the basis of a decentralized network. It takes a number of independent individuals to work together to perpetuate the network, all right? And data stored in the blockchain is always and will always be unchangeable. This means you not only have access to the present value of a cell in this database, but you also have access to every instance of that cell's previous data. So what does that mean? That means you can see the transactions. Now, I get it. You're like, I don't want no one to know my transactions or what I did or what I didn't do. Now, the cool thing about this is when it comes to blockchain and cryptocurrencies, that open source ledger, the data is tracked to the transaction, the token, but not the person. So you'll know that an address A sent 1 Bitcoin to address B. But you won't know the person behind address A. You'll just know that that address sent 1 Bitcoin to address B at such and such time on such and such date. That is the open source of the ledger. Now, All of this is driven by cryptography. So let's get a quick entry-level understanding of how cryptography and decentralization make blockchains uncensorable, and let's check this out. The new transaction enters the blockchain and generates a hash. What's a hash, you say? Well, a hash is like a real long set of string of numbers and letters, okay? So just like take a whole bunch of letters from the alphabet and a whole bunch of numbers and scramble it up and put them together, and that's a hash. So the hash that generates depends not only on the transaction's characteristics, but on the previous transaction's hash as well, because it takes a little bit of that information and puts it into the new block. All right? So even the smallest changes in a transaction generates an entirely new hash. Now, there's these things called nodes. A node are computers responsible for checking the validity of each transaction. It inspects the hashes to make sure nothing has been forged. If most nodes approve a transaction, remember, a node is basically a computer that's connected to the internet that interacts with the blockchain. I'm going to say that one more time. A node is simply just a computer, or not even want to say computer, a device connected to the internet that communicates with the blockchain. Okay, so this node approves a transaction. Then that transaction gets written into a block. All right. So in the spreadsheet analogy, the block is like a cell. All right. And just like you would input that, a few numbers into the cell, is going to be all of the transactions within a block. So each block holds a set of transactions, a group of transactions, all of the transactions. So what do I mean by that? Sorry. So in the last 10 minutes, for example, five transactions were done in the last 10 minutes. So block A has the data that's correlated to those 5 transactions. So if I wanted to know what happened in block A, I will see, there was 5 transactions that happened in block A. And it took 10 minutes for this block to get verified. But we're not going to go deep into all of the consensus algorithm and that part just yet. So, but here are a few important things I want you guys to keep in mind and to remember when it comes to blockchain. A blockchain is spread over a network of computers or nodes. Remember, a node is just a device that connects to the internet to communicate with the blockchain. So a blockchain is a spread over a network of computers or nodes, and each computer contains a complete copy of this blockchain. A blockchain regularly updates all nodes in its network at a regular interval. So for example, Bitcoin blockchain updates about every 10 minutes. And so, as soon as a new block is entered, it becomes the permanent and cannot be changed. Only new entries can be added to it. The updates occur across all of the computers in the network at the same time. And that's what makes it tough to hack a blockchain. Now, here's a question everyone that's brand new to this may ask. What is Bitcoin? Well, Bitcoin was launched in 2009, and it was the first decentralized cryptocurrency. We call it the OG, the Genesis. So, without Satoshi Nakamoto to unveil Bitcoin, the cryptocurrency market that we know today simply would not exist. Bitcoin was conceived as a type of electronic cash that allows for sending payments from one party to another without any financial institution or central authorities involved. So that's what I was talking about before. You want to send your friend some funds, and you can just do that without any middleman. It's become immensely successful in its short history, and with the market cap that excess of 1 trillion, Bitcoin's price is often considered the indicator of health for the overall industry. But I'm going to put it past that very soon, Bitcoin won't have that hold over the entire market like it does now. I wouldn't be surprised if Bitcoin continues into a bear cycle as the rest of the altcoins continue to do their own thing. Eventually, there will become a point in time while all of these coins and markets will essentially not have too much correlation in between. But we'll see if that happens. Now, here are a few other things you may want to know being new to blockchain and cryptocurrency. So we talked about blockchain. Remember, it's basically a spreadsheet, all right? Each block contains transactions, and all of those transactions are verified by computers or nodes, okay? And that's what crypto miners do. That's what they mine. The miners have equipment to verify those transactions, and they get rewarded for doing that. If you're interested about crypto mining, definitely leave a comment below or send me a DM, and we can talk about how you can set yourself up to start mining and maybe what would be the best direction to go in. Right now, I still think, getting your hands on some GPUs is useful. If you have the funds to buy some, actual mining equipment, the ASICs, why not? I was able to get the L3++ at that time. Granted, though, I got it for a steal, basically $400, and I made that ASIC gave me a $2,000 return in less than not even a full year, because I started halfway in between the year or so. So this 2022 will measure another full year of this equipment. So there was only one, and I was lucky enough to get the L3++, and for a great rate. I don't think you can find any of them for under $1,000 now. So even if I wanted to hang it up and sell it, I can still make a 2x on it. So you need to understand where you're gonna put your money and what kind of equipment you're gonna get. So if you're gonna mine, just make sure you do your DD. All right. So we talked about blockchain. We talked about Bitcoin. Now there's this other thing. It's called Ethereum. And Ethereum's correlated to this thing called DeFi, all right, or DEXs, decentralized exchanges, all right. So Ethereum is the most popular alternative cryptocurrency to Bitcoin. I'd beg to differ now as altcoins are becoming more and more available and more use cases. We might start to see some changes on the popularity things, but ETH definitely does have a stronghold over the ecosystem. But so this platform is a little bit different because Ethereum is for building and launching of software applications called dApps. dApp stands for a decentralized application. What is a dApp? A decentralized application. Basically, it's a website that communicates with the blockchain. That's all it is. All right. So a dApp is a website that communicates with the blockchain. So what's an example? Uniswap is a dApp. All right. It's a dApp DEX. It's a decentralized application first. DEX, decentralized exchange. Another dApp. Let's say. Oh boy, there's a lot of them, but they're all dApps, decentralized applications. Okay. Ethereum launched in July of 2015 and has since become the world's most established open-ended decentralized software platform. Ethereum's decentralized software applications are made possibly by smart contracts, which are self-executing contracts that represent the terms of an agreement between a buyer and a seller as a computer code. These smart contracts running on Ethereum's blockchain are like an autonomous computer that automatically runs a program when specific conditions are met. Perhaps buying a set of amount of cryptocurrency when that token hits a certain price. You can also utilize smart contracts for arbitrage. Or you might hear somebody say something about flash loans, all right? Or you might hear trading bots. All these things can utilize a smart contract, and that smart contract will basically do the transactions on the blockchain for you. So if you, for example, wanted to borrow some crypto from Aave, all right, you would then borrow some coin from Aave, which will be a flash loan. You'll utilize that flash loan, all right. Then you'll go to an exchange. At the exchange, you can buy, some ETH or NEAR or USDC. I don't know, whatever pair you wanna do it with. All right, you buy it on exchange A, and then you sell it on exchange B. And the difference between the price, that's that arbitrage, and then at the same time, you have to go back and repay the loan, the flash loan that you took out in the beginning. And this is essentially an extremely profitable strategy in the markets, but it definitely takes some skill sets to do this. All of this is going to be done on the back end at the best way. So there's a lot of developers are utilizing this information. Now, are there dApps available to make it a little bit easier to run your flash loans and your arbitrage? Absolutely. And stay tuned. We're going to be going over some of those dApp applications here shortly throughout this course. So continue to follow along. I'm telling you, the information that I'm providing to you is extremely valuable. So definitely make sure you put this to work, because you can really, you can really change your life if you wanted to. Now, the last thing we're going to go over real quick are altcoins. This is a term that refers to any other cryptocurrency that's basically not Bitcoin or Ethereum. Altcoins have generally been branded themselves as some improved alternative to Bitcoin. So they vary very widely in terms of features and functions. There's altcoins for so many of them. I mean, there's like over 6,000 altcoins in existence, and some of them, are like Litecoin, Algorand, Dogecoin, Helium, Solana. There's a lot of different types of coins. There's another thing also known as stable coins. Now, stable coins is something you're definitely going to want to become more familiar with. And here are a few examples of stable coins that you're definitely going to want to know, such as USDC, DAI, USDT. These type of stable coins are pegged to the US dollar. These stable coins are one of a variety of methods to represent stable value on a blockchain. All right, so because it's commonly pegged to the major fiat asset like the US dollar, Bitcoin may be up today and down tomorrow, and it has a lot of volatility. So the value of your coins and the value of your portfolio is going to drastically change. But if you don't want to deal with all of that volatility, and you're just like, I'm not for all of these 20, 30, 40, 50% run ups and downs. This is too much for me. Well, another thing that you can do is simply just hold your funds in stable coins. And there are a couple of exchanges that actually allow you to earn on your stable coins. So just like you would earn some interest on an interest savings account, you can utilize some earn accounts and get high yield percentage returns just for simply holding your funds within this exchange. And if you want to get frosty, well, then you can take those stable coins and stake them. And that's when you're going to earn even more percentages. And what's staking? Well, staking is basically putting up your money and they're going to lend it out. And then you get rewarded for lending out your money. Because you're not using it, right? And you're like, all right, I got like 10 stacks. I'm not using this right now. I'm just gonna, I wanna, save it. I don't wanna buy anything with it. Well, put that money to work, all right? Get yourself some, get either start earning it or start staking it or whatever, and make 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 20, 30, 100% on that money. I don't know, it is what it is. Do your DD, but like I said, it's not financial advice, but that's what I would do. All right, and lastly, why cryptocurrencies are the future? Well, that's easy, because we're tired of this system taking advantage of us. That's why. Now, get with the program. If you're not for us, it ain't for you. And that's perfectly fine. But best believe we leveling up with blockchain and cryptocurrency. Stay tuned for the next class. We're going to go over how you can use and store your cryptocurrencies. And in that class, we're going to go over just real quickly about ways you can buy crypto, some type of exchanges, the differences between Binance, Coinbase, Kraken, Crypto.com, hardware wallets, mobile wallets, paper wallets, online wallets. We're going to go over a lot of things, and we may even double stack it with securing your crypto from hackers too. So if you like this video and you felt that this was useful and you learned some information, I'd really appreciate it if you hit that like, hit that subscribe, and you share this information with your friends and your family. Like I said, this is an opportunity for us to level up. We've been forgotten for so long, and now we are in a transition during this opportunistic time period. Blockchain technology has lowered the barrier for anybody in the community to enhance their future self. If you're interested in this diamond shirt or this sweatshirt, head on over to dogelord.com and search for FutureSELF Crypto Apparel. Now, don't forget, if you want to become an elite or a professional investor, head on over to Tokenmetrics, or just down below in the description, I can show you real quick, right? Head on over to the channel, and on the bottom of the video,
What's up? What's up?
Whoa, that was loud. All right, there's a little area, Tokenmetrics. You can go ahead and click on one of these, and it will bring you for you to sign up for Tokenmetrics. All right, this is Tokenmetrics, and this is the top 50 right now in front of me. There's so much that you can learn in Tokenmetrics. It's not even funny. Just real quickly to show you, Tokenmetrics gives you some fantastic data. You have the summary, market prediction, price prediction, fundamentals, technology, technical analysis, performance metrics. It really goes into a lot of stuff. It's not even funny. Like, you have this percentages of, how it's been performing in the last hour, 24 hours, 7 days. So if you were holding, 30 days, you'd be down 5%. But if you've been holding for 200 days, you're up, or a year, you're still up on this FTM. But hey, we're going to get into a lot of information. You're really going to learn some amazing content. So stay tuned for the next video. Don't forget to share this content with your friends and family. Definitely go back, rewatch this, and listen to those notes about what blockchain's about. Blockchain is really an opportunity for you to level up. It's time to put your money to work. Not because, I just want you guys to understand that this wealth gap is increasing every single day. Inflation is happening at exponential rates. And if we don't start putting our money to work now, we may never have this opportunity in our lifetime. Every time we save the fiat, it just gets worse for us. Because, yeah, you go out and you see the price of gas is up. Price of milk is up. Cereal, eggs, cheese, fruits, vegetables, everything is up. So your dollar bill that used to be valuable today is not worth as much anymore. And I don't even want to show you the chart. As a matter of fact, you know what? Let's do this. I'm going to show you this stuff. The dollar, what's it? The dollar inflation chart, I think it was. I forgot. Let's see. Forgot the exact same name. But here we go. I mean, this is like, it's not even like, it's really just, it's messed up. Like, look at this chart, yo. Look at this chart. Look at what the dollar bill in 70s used to be able to get us about $20. All right, now look at this. Look. All right, they keep devaluing this dollar, yo. $100 in 1913 would be worth about $3.87 today. $100 in 1913 would be worth about $3.87 today. Just, do you hear that? So if you would have saved that $100 till today, you'd be down. So why are we saving our money? For what? Look at this. $6.85 in 1993. If you would have saved it till 10 years later, you're still down. From 2003, 10 years later, you're down again. From 2013 just to 2019, you're down. You see what I'm saying? Down. This is what I'm talking about, y'all. This is the time to make the moves. Don't get left behind. Alright, guys, that's it. I'm not trying to scare nobody or freak nobody out. I just want you guys to know. I want you guys hip. I want y'all to, you know what I mean? This is the stuff that I look at. This is the stuff that I think about. And I'm just sharing it with you. So, if you appreciate any of this content at all, please hit that like, hit that subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. It'd really be nice if I could, you know what it is. But I'm trying to get there. Why? 'Cause I'm trying to enhance my future self. So, alright. Catch you all in the next video.